Didn't start.
All right, what's going on, everybody? We are live again here at Mr. Michael's house in Tracy, California. He's got this awesome piece. He asked me to labor myself, free labor pretty much, to put this sucker together and show you guys here on the stream how amazing this piece is. I'm super excited. When they announced this piece, I thought it was one of the coolest. And if you haven't watched
Well, man, you just totally didn't give the full name there, for heaven's sake.
No, I didn't give the full name, but it is Levi versus Titan. So, I mean, I'm just...
No. I mean, for Mike's place, you forgot to mention it's the Mike's House of Unboxing.
Well, I wasn't quite sure what name I was going to use for that's a pretty good one. Mike's House of Unboxing.
I mean, you're like, it's Mike's house. Like, no, that's not the full name of his place.
It's actually Mike's Sweatshop. Pretty much, that's what's going to happen today. We got our panel, Legend Lane in the house. Thanks for jumping on with us. And we got Mr. Jacob in the house. We got Tardy Marcos will be here a little bit later. Apparently, he's doing something with something he didn't really explain, but he said it was going to be a little later, which is fine. And so I'm super excited for this piece. I know, Legend Lane, you wanted to have a few things to talk about, so we'll go through it. It looks like this has got a gazillion pieces, so.
This will take a little bit.
Yeah, it will take a little bit. So what I'll do right now is I'll show you guys the box.
So it's a usual Prime 1 special.
Usual Prime 1 special. Yes, it is. This is going to have a shit ton of pieces. There's the art box right there for those that want to see the art box.
The one box? Or did it come
two boxes. Yeah,
okay,
two boxes. And I'll grab the other box here right quick. So it's a little bit shorter.
Hey, Bobcat.
Yeah, so there's that. I'm not quite sure who's joined the chat right now. So
I was going to run through first off.
Sure, yeah, let's do that.
Of course, we've got Merc Mutant. Thanks for joining us tonight. Then there's the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Popo, the man of bust, life size, and every other statue we could dream of. Of course, we've got Jimmy, Godlike. Hey, if you haven't didn't catch him, catch Matt Martin unboxing himself unboxing another amazing statue from XM yesterday on Godlike.
Yep.
We got Juan Ortega. Hey, thanks for joining us again.
Was it XM or was it LBS? I thought it was the LBS piece.
Yeah, it
was the LBS Wolverine last night, I believe.
Well, LBS, you're right. Not XM. I'm thinking of the Spider-Man the week before. Matt Martin is just like unboxing almost. He's trying to steal your stick, man, with the head look, and also your stick for your channel. Jacob, of course, is also being cool, engaging with everybody tonight. We've got Walton in. Thanks for joining us. Jonas, hey, it's great to see you here. And then, of course, as I just happened to say, Mr. Battlecat, who has who's a premium Predator collector. He's got multiple Predators.
Well, yeah, let me tell you something about Battlecat. Battlecat's like his collection's like The Walking Tall. You just quiet, don't say nothing, and then bam, you get it. That's if you guys haven't seen Battlecat stuff, man.
Yeah, no, I've seen some of his stuff a couple times behind him.
He's got
what I've talked to him a couple times, guys. He is as with a lot of the collectors here tonight and everything. A lot of really nice collectors. There's primo nice collectors joining us tonight. Always engaging with posting up pictures about their collection. And I can't lead out Mr. Jojo Valdez as well. Thank you, everybody, for joining us here tonight. As William has stated, this is going to be a little bit longer piece probably put together tonight. So, this will be a nice, slow and steady. We get to, do our
chat about the good stuff
and get our Williams sweat index to see how high.
Oh yeah, I'm trying to figure out. So just so you guys know, here's the
oh god
treasure map that they gave me or gave Michael.
Dude, that looks like Harley. That looks like the headache that was Harley. Harley who laughed. Yeah, more. Oh Jesus, that. Dude, you're giving me flashbacks to Harley who laughs right now. Because it had as many pages and pictures as that. And
luckily,
end up putting everything on it.
Luckily, Michael knows how to read Japanese, so we got it covered.
Is this the blood version or the clean version?
I don't know, Michael. Is this blood or plain?
I think the blood was only if you actually got blood paid $500 to get it.
Somebody asked, so I was kind of curious.
Yeah, according to this map I'm looking at, I don't see blood. Blood was like across the eyes, right, of Titan.
Was there only one? Like, was this, Mike? Was this where there was just the one version and a bonus, or was there like a regular deluxe and a deluxe version?
So you got the regular. So you got the regular, right? No, this is he's saying this is the bonus, but for what I'm looking at on this map, I don't see any blood. Anything?
No, you got to pay. You got to pay extra for it. Somebody in the chat asked that.
He was asking. That's what I was making them up to. That's what you pay $500 for snow or blood.
Yeah, I wasn't okay. Yeah, I don't see it. Maybe there are. I was trying to set up a second camera, guys, but the camera I originally used to use just literally took a crap today. So luckily I got this new one here. And then I was trying to use my phone for the stand over here on to my left. And it was too shady and too dark, so you wouldn't be able to see, very much detail. So I'm going to have to do my usual, just kind of take it out, come up here in front, show you guys. I wanted it to show you guys over here, which makes it easier, and then we can get that close-up of it here. But it is what it is. This is what happens when we're doing live. Not pre-recorded. So Michael's trying to figure out how to unbox this thing because so one box is a triple layer. There are a lot of fine pieces. The other box is just a single layer. So this triple layer box has
a lot of pretty much pieces and everything.
Well, no. So this has the base, which is freaking ginormous. I'm going to try my best to get close up for you guys so you guys can see it, but it is very massive. Yeah, so pretty much Titan's head is bigger than mine, and that's the base. And I got a little head, so I'm just.
Well, look at it this way. So, William, if you were wondering probably what kind of the base for the Gandalf with the huge Balrog would have been.
Yeah.
Yeah, this would probably kind of give you an idea.
Yeah. I mean, to be honest with you guys, this piece is pretty dope. So I'm really happy that Michael hired. Well, he didn't hire me; I'm doing it for free. To slave and sweat here for him, and then eventually we'll put this somewhere else. I'm gonna have him open some of this up and take some pictures because if he has to put it back, at least he has.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Put it back now.
Hey, William, quick question. That's Mike.
Yeah.
Was this one he got directly from Prime One, or was this one he got from the retailer?
Comic Concepts.
Okay.
Josh.
Got it from Comic Concepts. Yeah, where I get all my Prime ones and stuff. Okay, cool. Yeah. So this is one that's probably people are starting in the United States to be able to get their hands on it. So,
correct.
Because it's starting.
It's funny. This map here. This it's like a plastic paper. It's not really paper. Cool. Like if you were to wet it, it'd just bead right off.
That was like that Prime One like literally makes 80 stereo instructions for statues. Like it's amazing how they do that. There is something to be said sometimes where the like Sideshow premium formats are sometimes just like 7 or 8 pieces.
Don't touch it; you're gonna break it. Even though it's I'm looking at this as a nightmare because a lot of the cables for the weapons. Those were a pain in the butt to do his. He has the Trinity. They did the live unboxing of the Trinity.
William, you have to be a boss at your job because you talk like a boss, even when it's A, not your house, and B, it's not your item. I've noticed that.
I am one of the bosses. Right? Yeah. Okay, he's gonna give me a hand. So we're gonna have to try to get over there on that camera and show him. But I'm hoping.
We get a mic cameo for a side effect too. That's great.
Not that heavy, man. No, it's not that heavy. I thought it was heavier. So
this was a reveal for the first time on the best Prime One showcase.
Wow,
that looks awesome,
dude.
I don't know if you guys want me to lower the light a little. I don't know if it seems washed. I'm trying to look at it on the screen.
I'm sure you'll do
it is
close-ups then.
Yeah.
Should I dim the light down just a hair?
Maybe just a smidge, just a little bit, because the like top of the Titan face looks like looks almost white with the face, right?
Yeah,
It's supposed to be a little bit more grayish and stuff.
This one was one of the best ones revealed in that showcase, and that was the best showcase Prime One's ever had.
How's that? Is that getting better?
Yeah, it's not looking as washed out as it did before.
Okay. I want to make sure you guys.
I wouldn't go beyond that for right now, though.
Okay, so let me get a little closer so you guys can see.
Dude, look at the detail like on the face there and the eye, the blackness of the black and reds of the eyes, and that's just the freaking base. Man.
That's great.
Like great. Could you do?
Is that upside down? I can't tell.
254 out of 350. Okay, so this one had a pretty. Could you real quick? Could you maybe bring it close so we could get a little bit better look at like the tongue and the teeth and everything in the mouth? Sure. I'm interested just for a second. Wow, look at that! Even on the inside, like where the tonsils are, they even kind of made sure to make the paint look a little glossy, like there would be spit and saliva inside the mouth. I know that's not something most people would probably go, oh, goody. But, like, that just shows they're trying to, the detail with the paintwork and everything they did.
Trying to rotate this so you guys can see it. Look at that emblem in the back.
Dude, that's cool. Like, I will say maybe just like the greens on there a little bit. Like on the, I'm not sure if it's supposed to be vegetation or what.
No, it's smoke.
Okay. The greens, like, kind of on the lower part of the base, they seem a little, I don't know. They seem a little bit. What usually seems to be a little bit of a problem with Prime One, like those greens to me, the smoke on the like the base part of it, they seem a little weird to me, like a little flat in comparison to like what we're seeing.
Cartoon. It's not terrible, dude. I think it's pretty freaking close.
I'm just saying in comparison, because I'm comparing to what we just saw with the Titan head, but I feel that's one thing I had with Prime One. I feel like you a lot of times on their pieces can see what they put their effort in to actually, put their effort to the painting and stuff versus where on some pieces or stuff they may not put. How much do you think that thing weighed?
Holding it like out like that, probably like maybe 20 pounds, maybe. So
did that feel pretty heavy in comparison to some of the other bases? I mean, you've just this month you've held a couple pretty heavy bases.
Most definitely that Nightcrawler is heavier than this base. But remember, that was like putting everything together. It's gonna get heavier because like the arm of the beast is like 3 foot tall. So we're gonna grab the arm of the beast first.
And this is a quarter scale, correct?
This is a quarter. Yeah, it's a quarter scale.
Ooh.
So let's grab that arm. See, Michael, he's saying I need help. Not break his holy crap. Oh, you know what worries me is that all these freaking gorilla hairs. Jesus.
Yeah. Well, one thing, especially now that they've got that policy where you have to show them, I would definitely make sure for each of especially the big pieces, make sure you do a kind of a close up of this video. So that
this arm in here, just
in case if you do. God damn! Look at that, and it's still got pieces that got to go on it.
Yeah, it's massive. Oh, something fell. I heard some rattling. Oh, those are little beads. Okay, sorry guys. Yep, there he goes.
Dude, that's really cool. I like that. Now, is that in the ordering on the pages they say for attaching the arm next though?
Who knows, man? Like,
okay.
We're men.
I know. I'm just asking because if something's not supposed to go on, you may have to take it off again. That's the only thing if you run into problems attaching stuff.
we'll be having PTSD from last week with all those breaks on this one.
Well, this one has no brakes yet, but according to this, yeah, this is 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we're good. We're good in terms of direction. Fucking shit rattling around in here. All right, Michael, this is making me sweat.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like an escort in church right now.
If you're wondering,
There it
Jacob, where I look at something like this.
Broski, look, just so you guys, I'm gonna move this back because we're missing some of the fingers there.
God damn.
If you're wondering why I'm terrified of Sauron, Jacob, is when I look at something like this. And I
Don't be a
start going,
pussy, Landon. It'll be fucking awesome, dude. It'll be awesome. Look at this.
I know, but I start. It's it's ready to switch your head.
See that shit? This
Bro,
is
you look like a
massive,
little
bro.
bitch, dude. God damn.
Bro, seriously, this is ridiculously massive. Like, it's badass, but
How tall? Okay, how tall is this? We'll wait till you're done, but I can't imagine how tall this is already.
I think it's 30 inches with the fingers after I look, but
that's it. It looks way bigger than that. That's crazy.
So it's breaking 28 and a half, 29.
That's crazy. I thought it was way bigger than that. That's insane.
Hey, William, quick question for you real quick. Do you think the camera, you might be able to angle it slightly up? Just because we're seeing a lot of the 4. We're seeing a lot of the thing, but in case there's other fingers or other stuff going to be, like that's perfect. That way we can kind of see the entirety of the statue and everything. And we have a little bit of, no. You're fine.
Well, I'm gonna get a little closer and then kind of pan down just there.
This
you don't have to see. You don't have to see the table.
Yeah, no, that's just perfect. So now there's a little bit of give off space also for the fingers.
Sure,
so we can see everything.
Correct.
So
I don't know. You tell me what's there. I have no idea what's there. Okay, so that piece you grabbed. Actually, you know what? Here's a map. Almost catching a heart attack over here. So much.
Oh, jeez.
You got. I wish I had the other box, the other camera set up, so you guys just see inside the box how many freaking pieces are in there.
Yeah.
And it's wild. It's wild. There's a lot of pieces.
So hey, William, could you ask Mike real quick? Is this his first Attack on Titan piece that he's getting?
No, it's not. No, we did an unboxing, or was it a review or unboxing of the Trinity? All 3 characters.
Aaron.
Okay, Mikasa, Aaron, and Jean all together.
Yes.
Or not Jean. The other kid, the blonde-haired guy who I can't remember.
Armin.
Armin,
yeah.
So Mikasa, Armin, and Aaron. Which Aaron was right. I'm just saying.
3 or 4
Under his armpit?
Yeah.
Which one? Okay, so let's look.
You'd be the VHS king.
What?
Yeah, it's funny.
You'd be the VHS king. You would just go back go take it back to 83, 84. You rent a video and then you rent a videotape player. You rent both.
I missed it.
Michael's like, what the fuck? He said 3 and 4 go right there. I'm like, where's 3 and 4? What does that mean? Those are small.
How does this one compare to the Trinity one so far?
They're the same shit because Trinity was not easy either.
No, I'm saying just wow factor and everything so far.
Right now, this has more wow factor than Trinity.
Okay.
The problem with the Trinity, the problem with the Trinity was they had this large smoke, almost as big as his arm, and a little tiny square peg that I couldn't get in. I told Michael, I'm not going to put it in because if I break that, that's it. I guess when I left, he just shoved the hell out of it. He's like, screw it. And he got it in. So I'm like, as long as I'm not responsible for a $2,000 statue, you do whatever you want. You know what I mean?
You're just like 1, 2, 3. I'm heading out the door real quick. So I got any plausible deniability.
Exactly. The only bad parts, like these are not numbered, which is pretty much the extra smoke.
Yeah. It's always with these pieces, it's always usually the little stupid extra little pieces you attach to the base or other stuff that can make you crazy.
So back up there.
I don't think that's painted bad. It's not the base that Lane was saying though either, but I think it's great. I think it's fine.
So that pegged in fairly well.
Well, I guess I'm just more critical than you.
No, you're right. Most bases are terrible, but this is like a fucking cartoon though. That's the only difference. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know if I just rate cartoons.
I just think it looks a little bit flatter but I'm comparing it to the paints and stuff of the Titan, where it looks like they put where I would expect they would put more time into it because the Titan.
We got Levy. Will, can you put yourself on the big screen? Can you make your screen the biggest?
Absolutely, yeah. Sorry about that. Usually I have
no. Jimmy mentioned that. Jimmy's 100% right.
Yeah, no, Jimmy, you're correct. Usually I have an admin for that kind of stuff. There you go.
Yeah.
But my admin.
That's much better. Much better.
Sorry about that, guys. If I have to get in closer, I will. I think that's good. I don't think we need to see really the tip of the finger unless there's something else. So here's Levy.
Where is he supposed to connect to? Like
way in the top, I believe.
Okay, because you might need to either pan up or pull back a little bit for showing him that once you get his.
The leather looks good. The leather looks real good.
That was really good.
Yeah. Let me turn him around.
No. I like I like how they did, kind of part of his jacket with the flapping and everything to help give it a little bit of help build upon kind of this is a kinetic pose and everything, and this is literally like a freeze frame of an action scene, basically.
Right. It's really good. The only thing is, let's see. I'm trying to figure out where he would peg into. Does this show where he pegs into there, Michael? Because I have no idea. Is he on the smoke? Yeah. Oh shit, he's on the smoke. Oh shit. Oh goddamn. Which angle is he supposed to be in?
The correct one.
Yeah. Not sure if he's.
Thanks.
That was very helpful.
Yeah, I mean that is him in a heartbeat.
God damn it. Sorry guys, I'm trying to figure out.
That's
why you let him peg right up his ass. Is that where the peg is?
It's on the smoke.
I like that they were just
every time I get
peg him into the correct pegging slot. There you go.
No, I'm trying to figure out what angle his body's supposed to be in.
I would say take a look at the instructions real quick.
Yeah, let's take a look at instruction. Who needs instructions? I do. Yeah, it's pretty much the same angle I was in, which is kind of odd. So that should be pegged into his leg here.
Spit on it. That helps.
There it goes.
Perfect.
Nice.
I wish I had a little button that has people clapping. Okay, this goes on this other side. So this is the other.
Weapons.
I do like. I think they're just regular freaking oxygen tanks, CO2 tanks or something. I don't know.
I don't know. I forget what their weapons are called. It's been forever since I've watched this.
Yeah, I haven't watched it.
What all that gear is called.
I know we got someone in the chat that knows what the hell it's called.
Yeah, Walton's a nerd. He says ODM gear. Thank you, Walton.
Yeah, that's the gear, but what's the tank called? Aha. See, I got him. Okay, what else we got?
I still need to finish the final season of this freaking show.
Okay, I think there's a way. Here's some more of his gear.
Well, I mean, if you want to be filled with depression, it is a very good ending for that.
Those are the animes I like.
Yeah. Although they did for like a movie compilation or something, had a new ending, which was beyond even the ending of the manga. Like it said after everything. A short.
Good luck finding where those tubes go, dude.
Why you gotta say that?
Because we just want to make sure you are aware of the long, hard battle that is before you.
I think I got it. Well, okay, the tubes I don't know, but I think I know where to peg this sucker. Problem is I got no damn light. I mean, I have light in front of me, but not behind me. So it's hard to tell. There it goes. Peg that into the back. So,
God damn, dude! I don't care what anybody says about Prime One. They're so good.
Yeah, they are good. The tubing, I believe, each one of these goes to one of the blades behind the blade. So, if I can get this tubing back out this way, because I put them both in the same direction, idiot. And then Michael's going to continue to hand me piece, but he's saying there's only a few more small pieces, and the rest of it's all tight and goody.
Hell yeah.
Oh, well, never mind. He lied to me. He lied to me. He said there's rocks everywhere. God damn it. He's like, oh, that's it. I was like, wait, never mind. There's a shit ton of rocks.
Not gonna lie, you're gonna get this whole thing set up faster than when Marcos could figure out those tentacles.
Shows up, yeah. So I'm gonna spin it here so you guys can see it ties into his back here, right? And then I'm pretty sure these cables go up to the back of the weapon, if my memory serves me correctly. And then there's also just kind of a little bit more stuff going on everywhere else because there's like 100 other pieces here. So what do we got, Michael?
Yep, that sounds about right.
Let's see. Okay, so I did all that. Well, I don't have these. So where are these? The holsters. These are the holsters. Isn't this fun? Okay, let me just okay, those are portraits. This looks like a weapon for a hand. So I think I can install the hands and the weapons just so you guys can see those. What the hell is that? Okay, that's the holster. The two holsters there. You know, the fun part for Michael is that since he doesn't take pictures of anything, when he boxes it up to sell it one day, he's going to be screwed. So here are the holsters. They're both the same, so I don't think I need to show both of them. Got the little battle damage there. Looks good. Because it's an anime piece, I'm not too concerned about the chrome and things like that. I mean, it looks good, but I would expect different tones. Oops. There we go. There's the insert for that. So let me figure out which side goes where. I believe this is the right. This was the left. Does these, Michael, does this hose, on the print tie into the holster? I'm assuming it does. It looked like it would from the bottom.
But even the tones on it aren't bad. For something this big, like for Polystone, I mean, their paint job is always really good, I think, overall, Prime One.
Oh, yeah. I think just sometimes, for their bases, that usually can be a criticism for their
Which doesn't make any sense because they have the coolest bases. Why would they drop the ball on that?
I don't know, but I think it's a lot of times they put more effort and time into whatever the actual figure or character is, which if I have to choose, I'd like the whole thing to be good, but I'd rather the character and all the paints and everything on that.
Again, I wish that was one of their options. Instead of $400 for blood, like I'll give you $500 to paint the base right. How about that?
Yeah, extra like coloration or deepening.
The color. I'd fucking do that for every single goddamn one I buy.
Yeah, customer service, Walton, I've heard like not great. I mean, I just ordered first, last year directly from Prime One, the first ever time I've done a statue directly from them is kind of a test run to see how kind of it goes and stuff. Because I'm buying most of my Prime One through comic books, even though I may have to wait a little bit longer. That's just how I prefer to normally get them. But because also at least there you're dealing with a retailer and stuff here in the US, if you got to contact them about a issue, because I had a piece like didn't actually come in the box for my Poison Ivy that I got, the human skin one from a couple of years ago. Common Concepts, I sent him pictures, let him know what had happened, where like literally the piece didn't come in the box. And he emailed Prime One, and it took like 6 months, but they made up a new piece and sent it to me, and I got it attached.
Dude, I think I think Prime One's prices are right on point
I don't know
too.
why they
Except
did
maybe
that.
Final
That's
Fantasy. Like everything
Yeah.
else,
Oh
way
God.
cheaper
Oh.
than they're going
Okay,
Dang,
so
it's
the way they did this is kind of dumb.
Nobody's perfect.
Like how much was
Well,
this?
they're Prime One. They're supposed to be perfect. So they make you install this first, and then you got to install another piece, and then it kind of makes you pull it all off. So it doesn't make any sense. Interesting. So these lines somehow connect to the back of this.
Boy, this is reminding me of like how in art on its once the scale figures make you have to actually put all the if there's belts, you have to actually like put the belts on the character in like 1/6 scale, slide through things like a 1/6 scale belt book.
Hey, Jimmy's got a question. This is a great one. Are you getting any more Attack on Titan pieces since you have these two? They teased that Armor Titan, he said, and then they just did that new one. What
The
was
rumbling, the rumbling, which is like all the super, with the, like. Well,
he said, no, not that one.
This doesn't make
He said it doesn't make any sense. It's too huge.
Wait, the Armor Titan one or the
right,
rumbling?
That's a very.
Hey, Marcos is backstage.
Well, he can get in. Ain't nobody stopping him from getting in. He's the admin. I don't know why he's waiting.
Stop dilly-dallying, Marcus. Get in
I hope
here.
he's so drunk, dude. I hope he is. I hope he is.
He says he can on iPad.
What? God, flipping idiot. Gosh. Hey, there he is.
I'm the GOAT. I'm not that drunk, honestly, so we're good.
You may look like
I heard James. I hope he's so drunk. I'm like, yeah, I'm not that drunk.
You're a goofball. Exactly. You're a goofball.
You got a comb over? Is that a part?
I was out. I had my hair, I had to get it.
Fucking Rico Suave, dude. God damn.
Rico Suave.
I was saving more looking like a greaser. There with his haircut.
Whoa. I want Lane's haircut. I want Lane's haircut though. Honestly, that's what I'm going for.
There's no hair to cut.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
You'll be there someday. Hopefully
or
not.
go there with Will. Like the full on balls. There we go.
You should.
Well,
Where were you, Marcos? Where were you?
I was with friends, obviously out. So got home. So
Having a social life. Yeah, he's not married yet, so let him have his fun.
Yeah, exactly.
True. Enjoy, my friend.
The moment it happens.
Until I'm in prison with a woman, I'll have my fun. So there you go.
Hey, well, at least I appreciate you shutting down your social life for us.
Yeah, man. I'd love to be here, obviously. It's 9:40, so there we go. The 49ers suck, Will, so there we go.
Well, that's okay because I'm not a Niners fan anyway.
Thank God. I know you're from NorCal.
Yeah, well, the Broncos just ended their season and their win.
Yeah, it's over.
Gone.
100% over. Yep.
Bo Nix is done.
Whoever wins in the Patriots Texans game is basically going to be the AFC champion. So there we go.
Jared Stidham is definitely not going to be.
He's not that guy. He's not that guy. He's on the plane. Oh no, he's not on a plane, but he's on the way back home. Like, fuck, what am I going to do? So yeah.
I'd have to say by far this is the part I hate the most about the goddamn statues.
So as this far, you guys not Will, but Lane and Jacob, what do you guys think about the statue so far?
So this was like one of your guys' unboxings I was really excited for because this was revealed the same. It was like the best showcase Prime One's ever had. It had this. It had Optimus Weapons Depot and Godzilla -1. It had Cave Troll. It had Sauron. It had fucking like the Matrix. It had like fucking everything I wanted. And this one, I'm like, when I saw this, I'm like, this is sick. Like this is Attack on Titan. Like just big fucking shit. Just awesome. So I was excited for this.
So I don't honestly, I don't know where the hell these hoses go. But here's a knife. Man. Yeah, well,
is it plastic? Is it plastic? The swords or what?
Man, I can't tell.
Is it metal or what?
No, it's got to be plastic.
It has to be plastic.
It might be plastic, but it's honestly, it's kind of heavy. So I want to say it is metal, but I don't want to try to.
Faux
Go
metal.
like
faux
this
metal.
against your wrist, quick. See
Yeah,
if
there we go. That's what we want to see.
I don't have a magnet, so I'm not going to try to do it without a magnet. Here's the other. What the hell just happened there? Did Michael just fall off his seat or what? There we go. So that's the other hand, but I'm told not to put it on yet, so I'm not gonna put it on yet. That seems a pain in the ass. Okay, so we have. I don't know if you guys remember King of Fighters.
Yeah.
Terry versus what was the other guy that you like? It was like a Dio. It was like Connecticut's. Well, this kind of reminds me of it, like these kind of this blue kind of flame. I don't. Well, it's not really a flame, but
Was it Terry versus like Saul or some shit like that? Yeah.
something like that.
The
They're
white and red outfit. Yeah.
Yeah, they're throwing like their abilities and stuff.
Yeah.
So I believe this one goes up top. So I'm thinking it's just like swooshing of the wind or whatnot.
Does anybody else do Attack on Titan like Sume or anybody else?
Sumi, I can't think of the top of my head. They don't do Attack on Titan, but Jamie Palace did a couple pieces in Attack on Titan. Connecticut did some Attack on Titan.
Oh, it just sits there like that.
There's a lot of companies that does like Attack on Titan, but I just can't think of every one off the top of my head. But those are the ones, the big ones I know off the top of my head that did Attack on Titan. So still, for me, the most. I wish Freddie was here. The most overrated show of all time. Yeah. So there we go.
Not going on.
Is this one of
Freddie,
Freddie's
where you
favorite?
Yeah. It looks similar. Yeah, it looks similar as Flames, but no.
Dude, hurry up, Will. Let's get the statue.
You shut your mouth. No, it's just the way it's.
What's up, Mike?
Like it's supposed to.
How are you?
Thanks, man. Doing good, bro. Will is struggling with this statue, though. My gosh.
No, I am struggling, and you know how I feel about
this piece
it's not pegging in, and it's not giving me the proper direction. It's telling me this is the piece. I think Michael did the wrong one.
Well, let's put it this way, Marcos. This particular piece has been so intense tonight. We've had multiple Mike cameos tonight.
Yeah.
Appearances.
Multiple. There's more of these.
Okay.
No, I know. I want if you can grab me all of them. That way, I make sure I put them in the right spot. Because what I'm looking at over here.
This is the last one.
Oh, crap. Krabby Patty.
Margo's sick as a dog? Or did
Yeah, dude.
you really have fun with your friends?
My allergy, no other friends, but my allergy's been kicking my ass.
Yeah, sure. It's probably
I'm not on the Tony Montana. I don't like Tony Montana, so I've done it before. Don't like it, so it's strictly allergies. I'm not a big dogs. I love dogs to the fullest. My dog gets me with allergies all the time, so it just sucks.
So what's in Texas right now that's making your allergies go like crazy?
It's dogs.
It's just Texas.
Dogs. Yeah,
It's just
dogs.
Texas. It's just
Yeah,
Texas. Texas made your allergies go.
Yeah, exactly.
crazy.
The pollen, this and that, but it's just my dog.
The weather's cold. We've been going from like yesterday we were a high of like 72 or 73, and today we're a high of like 50.
Yeah.
So then there's
tonight
the
in Houston.
changes.
Yeah. And tonight in Houston, we're supposed to have a freeze tonight. So yeah. So
It's like with the wind chill, like 0 degrees where I'm at. So fuck you guys.
Hey, but you don't get the fluctuations though. You understand? When
It's Ohio. Yes, we do. It's like
No, you guys get no. You guys are cold when you're cold, and you're hot when you're hot. No, dude. You don't understand. You don't understand, Jacob. Like we get like one day, like Lane said, we're 85 degrees with humidity, and then another day we get 30 degrees all day. So, and it could be the next day that happens. And then the next day after that, no, and the next day after that could be 75 with the humidity too.
Aren't you great? Just 0, 0, 0, 0. No, I'll take an 80. I'll take an 80 here and there. Yeah.
But it gets you sick though, and it gets your allergies fucked up. And like I said, my dog.
My body is not weak. I will never get sick.
You're very weak. You're very weak. The weakest person here is obviously the guy that's showing his butt right now. That's Will. You know. No, but, but for me though, not Will, Jacob, it's mainly dogs. For some reason, the past few years, I've been giving me allergies, and I love dogs. And my dog is German Shepherd. His hair just does it for me for some reason. It just gets me allergied out.
They shed a lot more than you fucking think.
Yeah, I woke up this morning just absolutely nose filled with just shit. I'm like, oh, this sucks.
Yeah. Well, my sister, we live with cats.
Yeah,
Cats were pretty much, and even at least a couple of dogs, like her entire childhood up until and she still has a dog now. But she had cats for the first 20 years of her life. But she's so allergic to cats now. I don't know what happened, but she basically said, I can never come visit you. Yeah. Because I have a cat. So it would make her, and I have one that sheds.
Same with me, Lane. Like my whole life, I've been with dogs, border collies, everything. Every dog that sheds. And it's just the past 2 years. I've been allergic to dogs. I'm like,
look at Will. He gave up on that one. He said, "Fuck that one."
Bro, I'm telling you guys right now. I'm telling you right now. According to the print, it's supposed to go there, but it doesn't look like the picture.
Will's lying, guys. Don't follow Will's rule. Come on.
Jeez.
11. See, 11 goes. This is not. I feel like there's something missing. To be honest with you guys, I feel like something's missing here because this peg does not fit, and this one right here is extremely odd. It does not make any sense. That's why I hate these freaking pieces. They're the worst. And it doesn't I'm looking at the numbers that they gave us, and they do not match whatsoever for the hand. There's something not right here. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to go quickly. Shit.
Okay, man.
That's always when it's the coolest, when you just want to be done, and then you're
Yeah.
I just don't want
to be bored. It was like me the other night when I had that what's it called, the Mongol piece and the whole Black Mercy. I'm like, I'll put this shit right here and there, and we'll be done with it. Obviously, I'll figure it out later. So
I mentioned that 20 times. I said,
that one had another one.
Motherfucker's gonna get this whole thing put together before those tentacles got it.
Exactly. It's put together now fully, so I'm looking at it right now. It's awesome, but we'll not do that on live. Well, not Jacob. We'll not do that on live.
Give me 33. I need 10 and 11. It looks so fucking good. You got to be somewhere in there. I don't know where 10 and 11 sits, but we're missing some pieces.
Oh, missing pieces?
Yeah. They're there.
No way.
Is there another split there that we missed?
I'm sure. There's always another hole that you didn't know about. Trust me.
He said there's always another.
That's what she said. That's what she said.
We're gonna keep searching this gold here and see if we can freaking find it. Because it's missing. The piece he gave me is not the numbers that I'm looking for. I can try to find it somewhere else, but there are two pieces that we do not have.
Walton, cancel this because you would have gotten all these pieces. Like, dude, this is not even bad. Like a legit anime piece, sometimes they're like 40, 80 pieces. So like you're lucky. This piece is what? How many pieces? Will 30?
44.
Yeah, that's kind of typical for anime pieces. Like I've done pieces of anime pieces like 80 to 100 pieces. It's annoying as fuck, dude. It's the worst. So yeah, man. Like this kind of sucks putting it together.
Yeah, but there's well, it's not putting it together. The problem is the piece is not. Yeah. You can't find the piece because I'm looking at everything here. This is 33. Let me see where that goes. Looks like it kind of goes above him, if I'm correct.
Figure it out, Will. Let's go. We're missing pieces. Will said we're missing pieces.
Yeah. No, we are. I know that for sure. Let's see.
Michael, do you think you're missing pieces or what?
I don't know.
Yeah, we're missing 10. We're missing 10 and 11.
No way. No way.
Yeah, I got it. This is 13. I'm looking at it right now. So 13. I'm sorry, 33. It's 10 and 11, which go on the hand. Are you sure it's not buried over there somewhere, Michael?
No way. No way.
Who are you calling away?
I said no way, no way.
15. Yeah. This is not. It's not good. Let me see here. I'll have that cape. Let me see that cape. I'll go ahead and put that
Well,
on.
if this is true, at least we're doing it live unboxing to help Michael out.
Yeah.
For sure.
And that's what Prime One wants, right?
Yeah, they want that. They want it.
There's a cape right there.
That looks really well done, actually. The paint job and everything.
Yeah.
Sasageo, Sasageo.
Yeah, is there?
Well, yeah, Will. I mean, Lane. Well, yeah, Lane. I need you. Need you with my Sasageo. Let's go.
He said, "Huh?"
Sasageo. You're a big Attack on Titan fan, right?
I've watched the first couple seasons
Oh,
of
look,
it years
see?
ago.
Oh, I think Michael found it. I think he found it.
I told you guys it was not lost.
Oh shit!
You guys
Michael
are
wasn't paying attention.
You guys are boomers. That's what it is. You guys are boomers.
It tastes of boomers.
He said there was a secret compartment. He said it's a secret compartment. Actually, yeah, Michael, look, you could have looked at the damn map here. It tells you exactly where it's at.
Well,
I was like,
Michael, will you listen to this? You give this guy the honor of putting together a magnificent art piece like this, and all he does is give you blame and crap. I mean, like,
yeah, see,
like William has his entitled mofo card, like in his
I do
build right now. Like,
I do today. Today I do.
Yeah.
There it is.
He's
See,
like,
I told you it was
he's
missing
like-
pieces.
I mean, he's just like, I work for a living, right? Like, I work for a living, and now I'm doing all this extra work.
There's some
Nice.
more right there. Okay, we found a bunch of little extra pieces. So now I can put this.
I know that's what you wanted more pieces.
Yeah, I really appreciate it a lot. Uh-oh, it doesn't fit. I'm kidding, guys.
Dude, like, Will, what are you doing, dude? What are you doing?
Mike, I hope you're not moving for like at least the next 10 years.
Yeah. I don't think he's moving ever.
Yeah.
This house is too nice to move. Come on, focus in. God damn it. There you go.
I can see it.
Okay, and this one right here comes up to the top, slides in and pegs, boom, like that. That's nice. Okay, and then the cape and a bunch of other small pieces. I don't know where they're going to go. Okay, got the cape up there. There's this little scarf. There. There we go. Somehow it goes in the front here, so I got to figure out how I peg that in. Ah, there it is. I don't have to. Okay. So that kind of goes there, and I'm sure the portraits they'll fly right in that little piece up here. So we're getting there, fellas. Okay, we can put the hands in now. Now let's see which way the right goes. He said there was only 40 pieces left, so we'll keep going. Thumb is on this side. By next week. Okay, this is odd. So okay, Jesus Christ. Wait. Yeah, I'm sure it goes like that. Well, that's not pegging in properly. Sorry, guys. Don't yell at me. No, that can't be right. That can't be right.
Okay, Cody. Boo!
Okay, that's it right there. Trying to figure out these pieces. Okay, I think this one goes right in front. Somewhere. God damn it. Okay, let me get the other arm in first. That goes up.
Ascot's are the exclusive zone of Fred from Scooby-Doo.
Back. Goes back. Sorry, guys.
Hurry up, man.
Shut your mouth.
Okay, Mr. McLaders.
Whoa.
Mr. McLeaders.
What does that mean? I don't know.
Because he was late.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, I was late because I was doing stuff, man. My bad. I'm still here.
Sounds like a personal problem.
No, it is 100% a personal problem.
Okay.
Just the only time you really got to worry about lateness is when it's your girlfriend.
I don't have one of those, so I'm good.
Or your boyfriend. Either or.
Oh, but yeah, I was saying I have a girlfriend. I have a boyfriend. 100%. He got mad at me tonight for sure. So there you go.
I did. Son of a biscuit. All right, let me put in these cables. There's 2 cables in the back. I'm still trying to figure that out, but these right here, I know they go in the gun. So they kind of just peg right back in there. So
this is making like the attachment to the different pieces you have to do on like the endoskeleton look easy in comparison.
Yeah, no shit. Okay, so I got more flames and smoke here. I need some more smoke. So we got that. I think it's the clear from what I'm told. Yeah, the green one, number 16. Yeah. One with the large peg. So the biggest one there with the large peg is the green one. Yeah, it's just these 2 lines right here. I'm not quite sure where they tie in. I thought they tied into the gun. Maybe they tie into the bottom of this holster. I'm trying to see what the lighting shit. Yeah, it looks like it might be that one. Yeah, no, that's a little peg. This peg back here. See how large that is? It's massive. See how big that peg is? Yeah. That's not it. Okay, let's take a look here. Just some more smoke for you guys. Yeah, go ahead and set it there. There we go. Let's go ahead and put that. This looks like it goes right up here. Like this. Michael's already. That's my job. Get out of here.
That's your job.
That's my job. God damn it. Some more smart ass smoky.
It looks like the Joker say cheese smoke.
That does not go there. So let me see. It might go right here.
Goes right in his mouth.
I have no idea where it goes. It might go in his mouth. I don't know. What we do, we just kind of keep turning it until it fits. No, it doesn't go there. It's got to go back here. There we go. Yep, it was an odd fit, but I got it. There's some clear smoke that I need. It's number 17. Yeah, it's a long, just a long piece of smoke. Yeah. He said it was huge. He said, "Oh man, it was huge." No, yeah, that's a pretty large piece. No, he wasn't joking. Yeah.
Will, did you find the secret hole with the hidden pieces?
I found several secret holes.
Once you find that, dude, your life changes forever. Don't you feel great?
Yeah,
I have not found that secret hole yet, so there we go.
You're gonna feel wrong, but so right. It is what it is. What is this? That's huge, dude. Oh my gosh.
It's
where does
like,
that even go?
I think this is like I think it's smoke from a suit. Like when they shoot their, you know what I'm saying? When they're blasting off, it kind of leaves that trail behind. And I believe it goes right there.
How are you guys going to move this then? Are you guys going to take this all apart then to move it?
Probably.
I have no idea how he's going to move it.
You're not going to help him move it? What a great friend, dude. What a good guy. Getting all these views for your channel and then telling the guy, go fuck yourself. You're a good guy.
That's the most Will shit of all time. That really is the most Will shit of all time.
Pretty, yeah. I'm not gonna lie, you guys are right.
No, like Layden was saying earlier, you're a boss at where you work, right? Yeah, like, hey, yeah, now you can finish it. You can do the part I don't want to do. Yeah, fuck yeah.
I'm trying to Yeah, I'm pretty sure this goes right here. I gotta be careful. I don't want to break it. This is like the worst engineering possible for this damn thing. There it goes. Come on, baby.
That was easy.
Lane, it's great to see your face again, by the way.
Seriously,
Yeah, it is.
I'm torqued up the whole time.
I was just thinking
Say
about
fully
it.
torqued.
I'm fully torqued the whole time, dude. Says that. You know I'm joking. I'm not joking.
I'm not joking. I know how you feel, dude. Trust me. I'm on the edge of my seat. Lane's getting his Dark Nihilist in this week, he said.
Tomorrow.
Sunday?
Yeah, well, that's what it's telling me from what do you call it? Not FedEx, but
DHL.
How awesome is it that everybody except United States Postal Service delivers like on Sundays now? It's amazing. It's awesome.
I was surprised. I was like, tomorrow? Really? I
mean,
usually get UPS doesn't, but but
does anybody else get Martin Luther King Day off here?
I mean,
fucking jokers.
I'm going to be in the office on Monday where it's supposed to be like 33 degrees or 34 degrees, and we have no heating in my room, my office room, and the building is broken. I was like, so actually, sorry, I am full of shit. No, it is FedEx actually bringing it. I didn't even realize I had FedEx selected for this, but maybe that's why the shipping was like almost $80. Although the box was pretty big for it, just for some reason. But it's just one, not as big as this thing. It's only like 21 inches tall. 22.
No, that doesn't go there. Sorry, that doesn't go there. This map
Well,
sucks.
you're doing a good job for not looking at the pictures, just so you know.
This map sucks.
Yeah. Well, that's half the time whenever there's for Prime 1.
I'm just trying to make sure I don't need no hair around it. So I just kind of go with the feel. You know what I'm saying? There's some with the rocks. There.
That's one of my biggest gripes with Prime 1 is painting of rocks.
They don't know what to do with it. That's
weird.
Every company. That's every company too as well. So,
except Weta. I will suck Weta's dick on that one.
You want to suck Weta's dick always?
Is there volunteer work?
No knee pads needed for Jacob with Weta. No knee pads needed.
Hey, dude, I'll bash Weta every day of the week, but I'll tell you, they're painting at rocks is fucking great. Not gonna lie, they're good at that. Like I said, Prime 1's which is good.
Way too much glazing for my ears right now.
Way too much. I heard way too much glaze.
Nah.
It's like a honey-based ham at this point, Like, goddamn, glazing that shit right now, bro.
You guys just need to buy a Weta piece so you can say, okay, maybe he was right.
I wanted to, but you told me to cancel it, which I did. The Deoden. See, I got him, people. I got him.
Did I tell you to cancel it?
Yes, you did. You're like, this piece is broken. QC issue.
It is. But that was before they promised. That was before they changed their tune and then got replacements.
That's fine. But you still told me to fucking cancel it. So I'm like, yeah. The thing is, I canceled it a week before you told me to, but still.
You said I canceled a week.
It was going to happen regardless. But at the same time, you told me to. So. And that was a Weta piece.
Let's see here.
Mind you, that Theoden is like one of their best pieces. So
it's awesome. It's awesome. I hate myself. If it was 1/3, I would have fucking ejaculated.
If that was a quarter, 1/3, oh my!
I would have been. Right now, I'll be like jizzing on it now.
Gooning all over the place.
Yeah, 100%.
There.
100p.
This one. Pretty big piece goes right there. I'll show you guys.
There's not much else, right? Besides after this piece and then like the portrait, correct?
No, there's some bunch of rocks and stuff like
What
that.
the
So
fuck, Prime One? This is
yeah,
And
there's
there's
way
two
too
swap
complicated.
outs for the face, and I think one for the arm too.
Yeah, but it's still like, god damn, Prime One, like just make all the shit just base pieces without having to put it on.
even though there's like pictures and stuff, it's still pretty hard.
Yeah,
to find
for sure.
goddamn shit.
Well, this is reminding me too, like when I had to attach all the pieces, like on the Hellback quarter scale. Like that thing had a bunch of like light up effect. That had a bunch of flames that would light up and everything.
The amount of green smoke they threw at the Titan just to kind of blind him. If you watch the anime, you'll know what all this green crap is.
Yep.
Actually, there's one more large piece. A lot of some broken rocks.
Sasageyo. And that's what it means.
No, Prime 1's painting of environments, like whether that's rocks or trees and stuff, kind of scares me for when Treebeard comes out. I just hope they paint it right.
I'm starting to wonder whenever that is going to finally get out.
It hasn't been put on pre-order yet, right?
No, they haven't even done the reveal yet.
David even showed like if they did it non-painted.
So annoying, but we get the painted figures last 2 showcases. So like awesome. Thank you, Prime One. Yeah.
Well, I mean, I'm waiting to see. I want to see the King Batman Who Laughs.
Yeah, that was a long
they
time
showed
ago.
a while ago.
That was a long time ago.
Yeah, with the just unpainted.
Yeah.
Looked massive.
Yeah, probably like 26 probably inches. Not too bad.
Yeah,
probably.
third scale. No,
it's a half scale. It's half scale. It's half scale.
Hey, can we
No,
say
half
though?
scale. My bad. Not half scale. 1/4. My bad. 1/4.
No, the King Batman Who Laughs was third scale.
Oh, you're talking about not the dial. My bad. I thought you were talking about the dial.
No. I'm talking about
Yes.
Batman.
That piece is huge. Yeah, for sure.
I'm gonna glaze some more. Prime 1, all these pieces, not one single one broken yet. Like,
why you gotta jinx it? Why you gotta jinx it?
Thank you.
I'm just saying.
Will. God damn
fucking
it.
saying, like,
Biscuit.
compared to a lot of companies out there, this has way more fucking pieces and not one single one broken.
You know what's funny? Will's gonna get a piece when you're not looking, just break it. Like, look, Will. I mean, look, Jacob. Look what you did.
Jake, you fucking idiot!
Oh no, you fucking cursed, dude.
You try to peg in a piece that doesn't fit. Okay, hold on. I got a lot. I got a
That's
lot of
what I
rocks.
always tell to my girls. That's what I always tell to my girls. The piece that does not fit, So.
Okay.
No, they're more like, "What are you in?" That's what they tell me usually. Are you in? I'm like,
Dude, have you ever heard that? It's like the worst thing you've ever heard. Ever.
Will, have you heard that before? I'm guessing yes.
Gentlemen never tell.
I know me and Jacob have. We've heard it a million times.
Oh. That was the first time I had sex. It was the worst. Terrible. I didn't have a condom, and my friend gave me a Climax Control one. I didn't know it. Couldn't get hard. I'm like, what the fuck's going on? Terrible.
You know what's going on. I don't know how this went from a statue show to a sexual ed class.
It should
Isn't
be.
that what statues are? I mean, it is what it is.
At this point,
Look at that statue's mouth. He's just wanting. He's just wanting
Exactly.
right now.
He wants my 1 millimeter piece in his mouth. There we go.
That's kind of odd. That looks weird, but whatever.
That was a very weird piece you had to put in his hair.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense the way that it looks, but whatever. I think that's where it's supposed to go. This map sucks. But I am not really looking at most of it, so whatever. Right here in front of him, there's one. Sorry, guys. Yeah, I already put that one in. God damn, all these little ass pieces. And sometimes I think it goes one place, but it doesn't go. Okay, let's peg in the rest of these blades here. Some of these have the part that's cut through, so it cut through. And here.
Remember how I keep thinking you're almost done, and then there's like just more. It's crazy, dude.
Yeah, that's
I love
40
it.
pieces. It's 40 pieces, man.
I love it.
Yeah, it's a bunch more.
It's always anime pieces or Transformers, like nothing else.
The
Anime or
Transformers pieces, those are legit Legos at that point. The Transformers pieces.
Oh, the Bayverse Transformers. You might as well. You better be setting aside just an entire half of a day,
a whole day. Yep.
To put that stupid thing, depending on how big it is, and if you can just move everything yourself.
Well, that's crazy. That piece you just switched it pegged in the other way, and then
yeah, it was odd. It really did. It really did.
Yeah, but like I love that the last showcase. One of the last showcases, they said like they're showing that one like what's it called like Optimus Prime on like the runaway thing. They're like 100.
The armory.
Yeah, they're like 150 pieces total. Like,
well, I was about to say, hey Mike, if you're around, you need to get that Optimus Prime armory piece. It's like $20,000. Yep. You need to get that, and then that way Will can have the best content of like you guys just to have like an 8 to 12 hour stream of just putting that thing together. Maybe have one more on. Maybe get the rumbling too.
Look at this
so you
right
can
here.
Have that as your backup.
Just so you guys can see. Can you see that peg right there on that cake?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where
what the hell kind of peg is that?
That's where that goes. Like that. Can you believe that? How crazy is that? That's insane.
It's Prime 1. I don't doubt it. They do insane stuff sometimes.
Well, you ain't lying there. Yeah, I know there's a hole here somewhere for this one.
I honestly cannot wait to see. I will say of some of the announced statues that we've seen from Prime 1 over the last probably year and a half, I will say I cannot wait to see it someday over the rainbow when that Overlord Megatron comes out. Like that's supposed to be kind of the companion piece to that Power Master Optimus Prime. That was like $4,500 or something. That looked like a Gundam with the multiple arms and the big ass like Japanese swords and oversized swords and stuff like that. Like
you're more excited for all that than Weapons Depot Optimus. I want to see that Weapons Depot Optimus.
That Weapon Depot fucking Optimus?
Depot? He's a thing.
Overlord Megatron is way cooler looking. So dope. That Overlord Megatron to me was a million times cooler looking. Like it also one costs like $3,000 and one costs $20,000. So which one could I possibly see that would not involve emptying my current bank account completely? Could I see? What's wrong?
Everything.
Did you attach some pieces out of order, so it's making it so you can't attach them?
I don't believe so. I'm like trying to look through here where this piece goes. There's a peg behind it. I hate when they do that. It's like I think this rock goes right there, but it's like everything's in the way of putting that rock right there. So I don't understand why they do that. Why would they do that to me? Because that's
to make your night, to make your day.
Yeah, that.
I like this because it's been a running gag and stuff like that, like on Facebook and also on the countdown stream for Avengers Doomsday, where people have been saying all these different names, and like I for 10 seconds just looked to see what people were doing in that chat for that thing, and I saw someone put like Italy is going to return in Avengers Doomsday.
Oh yeah.
Fresh Prince of Bel-Air will be returned in Avengers Doomsday. I just I'm seeing ever saying Ironheart will not return.
Yeah, that's the one nobody wants to see. All right, I got 3 more pieces. Then we can get to the portrait. Sorry, it's a little bit slow trying to figure this.
Dude, bro, this is where I want it long. Like this is awesome. No, I don't want it any shorter.
This is the expectation for Prime 1 pieces.
You took me to a 5-course meal, out to a fucking movie. I want this to be special. Yeah. I want this to be special.
This is the expectation for if you have a Prime 1 piece that is able to be put together in less than 40 minutes, you're like, Prime 1, what are you doing? You're not doing it right.
slacking off. Prime One.
I just had a Prime One piece shipped to me from somebody. I hope they put all the pieces in the right place. That's all I fucking know. God damn it.
Yeah.
Let's
You know,
see,
the funny thing is, I don't think, like, for as big as that, like, Sauron's going to be, I don't think it's going to be this complicated because it doesn't have all these effects and weird shit.
Not unless the real chainmail, you have to attach it like to mine. That sucked dick. But besides that, no. I think you're 100% right.
The 1/3 could be attaching that cloak to the back, you know, his shredded cloak and stuff.
The cloak's not that bad. You'll be all right if it's anything like mine. It's kind of fun to display.
Yeah, I'm just saying that is the part I can see maybe, but it's maybe the chainmail, because it's gonna be a bigger size, might be a little bit easier to attach. But I remember attaching some of the chains and stuff. I just gave up. I used one of the hand pieces for the chains for Harley Who Laughs, because one of hers is where you don't need to use them. So I said, I'm using that hand, man. I'm not fooling with these stupid chains. I just said I'm not fooling with them. I prefer it without.
Lane, side note from all this Prime One talk, were you as surprised as me at the price of metal version of Griffith from J&D? I thought that was
$4,200.
I thought that was way cheaper.
I thought we were gonna. No, I'm actually surprised though. That's still, I think, pretty expensive.
You think so?
$4,200, man.
Yeah, Jacob, think about it, man. Real metal, like, what are we talking about? Metal. That's very subjective. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna do some thin ass aluminum. Are they gonna do 609 stainless steel? Like, what?
All I'm saying, it was like the same price as PCS's metal version for Shredder. Like,
well,
it's pretty good.
Well, I mean, the thing is, we do have to keep in mind, like, in comparison, like the Guts, which didn't have necessarily metal in it, was like 3,500, 400 or something. So they're like, for the amount for the full metal one versus the Guts one, like, they were similar pricing. So, you know, it's maybe a little bit surprising that they're relatively close in price that they're going to have to spend. But I mean, that's a lot for Griffith, but it sold out in 14 minutes, like both versions. So
Guts retail was $2,800 on J&D sites. Obviously, the shipping price that they have, they only do like air shipping for some reason. That was like $1,000.
Well, I was thinking, like, because Spec Fiction, it was like 3,600.
No, I got off Spec Fiction. It was 38. So
yeah, so it was a lot more. I'm going off those prices.
Can we all agree? Even if you don't get the metal version of the other one, if they continue down this Berserk line like they're saying,
yeah,
it's gonna be awesome.
No, awesome. No, I think it is overpriced, but like Will said, and I think Lane said,
all this shit's overpriced, dude. All this shit's overpriced.
For sure. But if it's like the full metal thing is super subjective. Like, they can have like a thin coating of metal on each piece. Everything under it is like plastic, you know. So I don't know. There you go, Will.
Fucking finally put it together. God damn it. Okay, portrait and portrait stands.
Hey, Will, just don't forget, you're the one who gets to lift it and move it. Too.
Oh, fuck. I forgot about that.
That's the last part of your contracted service, by the way.
All right. So here's.
I forgot to tell you that.
So here's a first portrait.
We did a portrait. I must say, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. He's.
There you go. First portrait. Slap them in there like that. Something like that. God damn it. Get in there, Levy. See, that's what I don't like right there. This thing pegs, and now the portrait doesn't go in all the way. Because stupid scarf. Come take that scarf. Yeah, see? So he'll peg in all the way, but if that scarf's not in there properly, it sticks out. So I'm going to try it one more time with the scarf. Magnet's pretty tough. It's a good magnet. Let me get that in there. Very tricky. So let's try that one more time. I'm wondering if, oh shit. I'm wondering if I got to put the head first and then probably the head in the scarf, I think. Yeah, there it goes. So pretty much you're going to have to put the portrait on first, the one you want. And then you put his scarf. Let me try it because I don't think you guys can see what I'm talking about. That scarf flowing right there. So that's that portrait. Take that off. I'm gonna leave the scarf off for now, and then we'll just do the portraits. Here's the next portrait, which is like a plain. I just woke up kind of look.
That's the bonus one.
Is this the bonus one?
Yeah, that's my least favorite one out of them all.
Yeah, it's not really canon, right? To the scene, because in the scene he's like really pissed off. This one's just kind of.
What's the murder this motherfucker?
You know what I mean? Like in the scene, he's not too happy.
That's perfect. What if you broke one of those teeth out there, Will? How much of a jack do you feel like? How much of a jack?
And then his kind of battle cry.
The first one was my favorite with the black blood on there. That one's my favorite.
Why does it feel like he looks like Aaron right there for some reason? I don't know.
This is my second favorite.
Yeah. I agree with you on that one. So, and then I will show you guys the portrait stand, which is pretty heavy, and it's actually even got its own little tag right there. It's cool.
How nice is it? I wish they all came with these portrait stands. Again, that's another thing I would pay extra for. Like if they come with 4 portraits, look, I'll pay another $200. Give me a nice stand to put them all on. Like I like this.
So let's go ahead and put the. Which one's this one? Yeah, the screaming one, and then we'll put the battle damage one on there. That's canon to what happened. We'll take him out of his mouth here. God damn it. And this one right here where he just kind of woke up. Kind of look. Let me get that scarf in. Now, before anybody says anything, God, it just doesn't. There it goes. Maybe. It's kind of a little wishy-washy. And then the last but not least, what Michael told me not to worry about is this damn hose from the back of this thing. So I'm not going to worry about it. I'm just going to let it dangle there because I'm not quite sure. I thought it was going to the swords, but it doesn't. So it's got a peg in somewhere in the gun, but the image does not tell you where it goes. So I'm going to call it good right there until I can figure out where the hell to put the rest of this stuff.
I love this fucking statue, dude.
It's very interesting. I think it's. Hold on, let me adjust some things here because it's out of whack. God damn it. There it goes. Not sure if these hoses are supposed to go back here, down here. Very hard to read the instruction on this. So I'm gonna leave it for now. Michael could figure this shit out. But yeah, there you go, man. Sorry guys. I know it took an hour and 20 minutes, but not too bad for 43 pieces and struggling with the goddamn instructions. But there it is. Let me grab my chair here. All right, and we'll chat about this a little bit. Is the lighting okay? Lighting looks very good, actually. It doesn't look too
I think it
washed
looks
out.
good too.
All right, there you go. Quarter scale, Levy versus Titan. Next time I'll bring my back support because it's killing me. But all in all, dude, it is a very, very dynamic, true to content piece, which I love. I absolutely love. You know, funny thing is, I haven't seen too many companies that could do smoke very well. I think Prime One did a great job with the smoke on this green. If you look at the images, and mainly because I think it's green, because I don't think the smoke on the white is as good as the green, right? And you got kind of a two-tone here. If you look at that top that's connected to this piece, they're 2 different tones of white. Not sure why they chose to go two-tone. Maybe it starts off here. Well, obviously it starts off down here and he comes up because in the anime he's kind of like swirling around and cutting people up and things like that. So it kind of swirls him around. I would say the hair looks great. The mouth and the teeth, I like the way they did the gloss in there. So that looks really good. I don't have really good lighting here on my end, but I'll just look at the screen there. They did a lot of great shading. For an anime piece, it doesn't need to be too much, right? It's just, and I think they nailed it just where it's at. The texturing on everything looks great. The coat, the leather outfit, the leather shoes, all the tools. I don't know if the blade's metal or not. It sure feels like it. All the slashes he did. So if you haven't watched the anime, you have to kind of really envision this scene and how fast it is. Right? He's just really going through it.
Yeah, he goes through his whole hand and arms like.
Yeah, and he just kind of swirls it around, slices it. So I would have loved to see like adding the blood. That would have been cool because that would have been really canon. But even without it, it looks freaking great. Not too many pegging issues. The magnets seem fairly strong for each piece, and then his hand is just so freaking massive. I mean, you guys saw it earlier. Like I said, I got a small head, but still, it's very. I mean, it's very big compared to my hands.
Tiny hands will.
No, actually, surprising. I got
baby hands.
Yeah, almost as big. These look like Sukuna fingers.
No, they're huge. They're fucking huge.
They look like Sukuna fingers. Don't. All right. Remember, I think we're on episode 3 of JJK.
Yeah, JJK season. What's it? 3, I think.
Yes, season 3. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love the presence of it in terms of like how the dynamics, how he's posed, and everything. It just they really nailed that scene. I really like this. So congratulations, Michael. For me, I don't see anything too wrong, except I'm not too fond of the other 2 portraits. The battle scene. I think if they would have done the battle cry, this one right here, with the markings on his face, it would have been better than just a clean look on it. The eyes are very good on the Titan. The rocks, I guess you could have had the rocks. I kind of a little pain in the butt to try to find every peg in there. Marcos, they did not color or number it, so it's not custom groups that do that. Apparently, you know.
Hey, don't get on me. Talk to Black Mercy over there. I'm looking at it right now. Talk to Black Mercy. That's 20 pieces in one little area. So,
for an anime piece and everything that's in here, the price point I looked on it online.
Like 1,400, I think, right?
2K.
No, 2K, right?
Oh shit, never mind.
Yeah, it was 2K. Yeah, Michael here had to recycle a lot of cans to get that. So just like the modern neighborhood and people recycling.
Wait, is this California? That's like 10 cans. What are you talking about?
It's more like 10,000 cans. What are you
10 cans for 1 penny. There we go.
I do love how the slashes and there's like hairs stuck to the slashes. Surprisingly, from what we look, there's no breakage, so that's always a positive that there's no breakage.
And then fucking jinx your ass. I told you.
Yeah, you almost did. We almost lost some parts.
Yeah, we lost some parts because you're like, I love that there's no issues with this. Like, whoa, come on down.
Yeah. So, is there anything else I would add to this piece? Just the blood, really?
Blood, yeah, that's it.
Yeah, just really the blood. I think the hands also. Yeah. I don't think they did really justice on the paint of the hands like they did with everything else. I think the paint on the hands and the portrait are lacking a little bit, but I would give this a 9.5 personally. I know if I stay here long enough with more lighting, I can nitpick and find other things, but by far, I think if you're a big Attack on Titan fan like Michael is, this is the piece to get. I know it's like really massive and everything like that. What did I measure it at? I think I measured it at 29 inches tall. Let's see the depth because we got to figure out where we're going to put this or the width. So you're looking width is damn near it's about 26, 27 width, and then the depth it's about 20. So you're looking at 28, 29 by 27 by 20. So it's a very large real estate for sure. So if you don't have the space, man, make some. Make some. So yeah, 9.5 for me. I love everything about it. Legend Lane, your opinion?
Oh, this piece, fantastic. Even though I'm not the biggest Attack on Titan fan or anything, I think Levi is a incredibly cool character. Obviously, he's probably one of the most popular characters for the show. I think the base for this with the big hand and the Titan is amazing. Like, this is, I can't imagine being the sculptor and like being the one who had to figure out how do we make all of the work, in 3D and where someone can put it together and not have it break apart. I'm kind of mixed myself on the smoke effects, like the paints on them and stuff. They don't look bad, but like in comparison to me, how Gene's outfit looks and the Titan himself, maybe it's because it's easier just with the browns and some other stuff like, to mix in and everything. But I think like on the Titan, the paint and just the individual like clumps of the hair and everything that he's supposed to have, I think are just really well done.
Yeah.
I think Gene looks cool. I don't the like kind of weapon attack stuff and everything you had to attach. I don't love those for some reason. Something about them. I don't. Maybe it's because it's kind of the clear plastic style that they use for those.
Right.
They're not. They're not bad. There's nothing on this statue that I think is bad, but I don't love those. I don't know. Something about them just with being clear plastic bothers me a little bit. But that might have been the way to get the easiest to get the effect across. Also saving some money. It doesn't look like they saved a lot of money in development of this statue, but that's an area I can. To me, it just feels a little jarring, but that's just in comparison to everything else.
Right.
So this is not like some of the other ones we've had in the last thing where it was critical of or something. So this is more nitpicking stuff to me more than anything else. So I would give this probably a 9.1 out of 10. It's mostly because a little bit lower. So it's still like an A minus, but it's just because I'm not as into the property as much.
Right.
But I think the alternate head sculpts are nice. As always with these pieces, and this can be prime one time where you have to put 30 or more pieces together to finally get there. I don't like statues that are something I feel like after, especially if you've been waiting years, where it's like 7 pieces and you get done in 10 or 15 minutes. That's a little bit like, I like it. I like it to take a little while to put it together when you've been waiting so long, especially for prime one, usually a year and a half to 2 years, and probably more. Wait. But this, as you say, now it could depend on the size too. Like you said, this thing is with the arm and stuff. You just like and went, oh boy. But I wish that Prime One could kind of get a medium where you could have some of the where I don't know if all the green smoke is 100% like if we didn't have several of these pieces, would it matter? Would it make a bigger dent into how good the piece is, like on the backside or something? No. I mean, I'm not going to say it's horrible they did it because I think it probably makes it more accurate to the scene. But at the same time, like the piece on the back, like on the back of his head here, you had to attach with some of the rubble. If they didn't have that piece and they just had rubble attached to him, would you notice it? Like, would it matter at all?
Probably not.
What, like, would maybe that or a couple ones on the backside here not be in there? Because like Levi is blocking the one in the center, like 85% of the view of it. If you didn't have a couple of those, it might make it a little bit easier to put the piece and also give you less pieces to have to worry about getting broken.
Right.
Like whether from out of the box or assembling, like that's always a thing I kind of wish that they would maybe be a little bit more think about a little bit and everything. But I know also for like $1,800, we want this to be as accurate as possible. But sometimes I think they could lessen the total number of pieces you have to F around with on these to give it just less chance of stuff breaking.
Yeah, I think when it comes to that, it's more of the sculptor and the art direction, right? Because they'll sculpt or they'll do a concept art and put all the stuff in there, and then the factory has to figure out how to cut and key everything so it doesn't break, and then you get like 1,000 pieces. Because engineering wise, they want to make sure that they don't have pieces solid, right? Like all these blades and all this stuff couldn't just be on that arm because they would just end up breaking during shipping. So they got to cut every little. So it just really depends on how they want the concept to be. So that's why you have so many gazillion, like Transformers as well. You know what I mean? You have to have all these little pieces off to the side when they're looking at these things, or else they're going to break during shipping if you don't key and cut them. So it's like apples and oranges kind of thing, right? Like, do you need most of the things? I know there's a lot of unboxings that we like the Nightcrawler. It's kind of same thing you're saying, right? All that purple smoke behind all that beautiful art. It's like, then why have the smoke back there? And it didn't make any real sense. But after reviewing it a little bit more, you can split everything up and then just, if you want to just show the smoke, then you can just show the smoke. So it's just very, very interesting how they decide how they want to key and cut these things and how many pieces are going to end up being on there. But if you got any more, Lane?
No, that was everything.
That's not it. Jacob, what do you think?
Only 2 gripes before I get into with the stuff I fucking love. The Attack on Titan logo right below his head. I don't fucking need that shit. I want just the fur and the smoke there because, like, Beast Titan was huge as fuck. Like, I want it to look like he's not ending. You know what I mean? So I know the statue I'm buying. I don't need to know it's from Attack on Titan. I don't need that shit. So get that the fuck out of there. Again, with Prime 1, some of the paint job, like some of the fur, could you add some more browns? Sure. The rocks, yeah. But besides that, everything they did well. First of all, like, you guys talking about getting rid of the smoke, getting rid of the slash effects. Fuck no, dude. Like, when I buy Prime 1, I want it to, like, when people see it, I want them to, like, holy shit. Like, that is shock and awe right there. There's so much going on. That's what I love about this. Like, I want all the smoke in the back. I definitely want all the slash effects to show how fucking fast Levi was going. Because, like, like Beast Titan's like one of the biggest baddies of that whole fucking thing. So, like,
he is. Yeah.
I want him doing that. And the paint jobs they got right. Like, look at that goddamn cloak that Levi's got on. Like, this is where I say, like, Prime 1's second best, which is great. Like, best with, like, clothes, J&D, in my opinion. Like, hands down, best of the best. It's fucking sculpted. This isn't fucking cloth. Like, this looks so good, especially going from cartoon to this. Like, yeah, I think it's hard to get the right shading and everything with cartoons. That looks great. These Titans' eyes, like you were saying, well, amazing. Prime 1's mouths are always great, too. Like, with the saliva, the reds, it's awesome. This piece is just so dynamic. This is why I love Prime 1. Just so much shit just in your face. I wouldn't want anything else. $2,000, I think it's cheap for all you're getting. I paid $2,000.
Whoa.
I think it is. For Prime 1, I think it's a good fucking price, dude. I bought Night King with 2 little fucking zombies for $2,000. You're getting way more with this, I feel like. Yeah. I don't know. I like this. I like the statue a lot. But
yeah, no, it's I mean, honestly, if I were to pick a J&D or the statue for a price, I'd pick the statue over J&D.
It depends on the character, though. You know what I mean? Like,
no, I agree. But if there was a Levy just standing there at 1/3 scale for J&D,
agreed. For Attack on Titan, that's one of those animes you want to big or go home. You know what I mean? Right. We're not talking like if J&D did like a Marty McFly and Doc. Like, oh, I'd rather have fucking that shit. But, like, no, we're comparing Attack on Titan to Attack on Titan. No, you can't beat this.
No, I agree. Yeah, you know, and you make sense. Like, there's the emblem here on the back of the smoke as well. It's like, it's cool that they put something there, but I don't believe this is canon to the anime because he was out in the fucking middle of nowhere. There was no buildings that I could remember. So, yeah.
But those extra portraits, like, those are one of those things, like, if we want to cut costs, like, I don't need those extra portraits. Like, especially the serious face. Like, and that was the bonus one. Like, I don't need that fucking shit.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I think based off of the story you're telling here, you don't need all these other ones. I mean, you could get the screaming one. The bonus one is just kind of really irrelevant, in my opinion.
I mean, in the anime, how much did this lead up to this? Like, this is all Levi fucking wanted. Like, to go against this motherfucker. Like, no, he's not going to be calm and collected. He's going to go fucking... Because that's how he was. The whole anime, calm and collected. They wanted to break that with this. Like, no, his emotions are coming out on this. He's
Yep.
fucking pissed.
It was like the first fight where Levi really went all out. You know, like,
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, where you went over. Yeah.
This is one of those. I'm not saying it needs it. I wish I could see what the green smoke would look like with the light up effect. Like, I don't know
That
if
would
it
be-
had any. Just curious.
Yeah, that would have been kind of cool. Some light up effect on it. Huh. I don't know how you would put it. I mean, yeah, that'd be kind of
No,
challenging.
I don't know either. That's what I'm saying. Like, it doesn't need it. I'm just
No,
because this piece is so big. Sometimes with the light up effects, they show all the parts that need to be shadowed and all the parts that need to be lighted even better. Great example is this new Legend of Zelda Young Link bus by this unlicensed company. Like,
yeah.
yeah, I think I've seen that one. That was a pretty. So what's your rating on this? What do you give it? A 9?
I think
10?
you guys are all right in the ballpark. Like, it's got to be for me at least a 9.2.
Okay.
Again, this is one of the sad things with like Prime 1. Like, if you just went above and beyond on the painting or painted it just like you did Levi, the whole rest of it, this would have been like a 9.6 to a 9.8. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, like, it's too bad they dropped the ball, but anything above an 8 to me is definitely worth keeping, and this is definitely above an 8. So this is great.
Sure, but also take it with the consideration it's an anime piece, right? It feels like a Marvel DC piece, a comic piece. I would agree with you on the paint, but the anime stuff, it's like you can't go too hyper realistic with the anime stuff, right? Because then you just kind of divert from what it truly is. So I personally, with the paint, with that mentality, I think the paint came out fairly well. There, like I said, once I turn on more lights and I start looking at more things, then maybe I'll notice some ops. The only obvious, like I said, was the white smoke, right? Where he's like, it's tracing him, right? Where you got two tones here, which is very odd. So that kind of threw me off a little bit. Not sure where the process was.
Do you think they kind of half-assed it on the? Do you think they half-assed it on the paint on stuff like this because it's so
every company does. Every company does. Like Queen Studios on the bases is super lazy compared to like the Iron Man.
Here's what I'm gonna tell you. Here's what I'm telling you right now. From what I'm looking at from this white smoke, it looks like it used to be two pieces and they glued it together. And I think that's why. Maybe some department did this paint, the other department did the other one. That's why they're not matching. But when I look at it, I can see the seam line where they glued it. So I think that's what that problem is. They should have caught that on QC, in my opinion. But still, it's like you said. If anything above an 8.5, like you're golden. You can't really go wrong with 8.5. But Marcos, you're a big anime guy. What do you think? You have a lot of anime people.
I don't disagree with much of y'all said, but I can actually judge this piece pretty harshly because I know this character, I know the scene, blah blah blah. So it's definitely not a 1/4 Beast Titan head. Obviously, it's more art. It's definitely non-scale, but the character Levi is 100% 1/4.
Right.
That's plus, but like still, if you say it's a 1/4 statue, then maybe make everything 1/4. I don't know. Beast Titan's huge though. Obviously, I get it. But paint job of the Beast Titan is definitely lackluster in some areas. I would say the green and white and kind of like green yellow smoke reminds me of a lot of Seiji's Joker. I had that piece, and it's a good piece. Obviously, how they painted that, so that's good. It makes sense with the scene too. Obviously, there's like that green smoke that comes up. I just can't get over. This is me. I'm sorry. I saw someone buy the version with the blood. Like they paid the $500 extra blood. It clears this piece with no blood, like out of the park. Like it's not even close. It completely changes this piece 100%, like in a good way. Like the fact that they did not have that as the standard version with the blood. I know they're trying to do make some money. I get it, but like this piece, in my mind, I always think about the bloody piece now. That's all I think about. Like, oh, it should be the bloody piece, but that's Prime One's fault. So I don't know. For me, it's a huge letdown in that aspect because this is one of the more bloody scenes in the show too, as well. Like he cuts his eyes, he cuts his Achilles, he cuts everything, he cuts his whole arm and hand. So it's you can kind of see where he cuts, with this statue actually, but they just don't do blood. It's like a kind of air, and so that it annoys me from the bottom of my heart because I seen the bloody version and it's amazing.
Yeah.
So I that's a huge miss for me. Like not even like a kind of a small miss, it's a huge miss. So for me, 8.6. I think what they did, what they were trying to do was great. It just the blood aspect that there's no blood in one of the more bloody scenes of the show is very annoying. So 8.6. I think the Levi looks great. The cape it's really good, right? What would you say the cape
No,
color?
the cape is fantastic.
Yeah, that's what I thought. When you pour that out, I'm like, that's a great ass cape. The
Yeah.
smoke looks good. The beast type could use some work, obviously, paint job and details. I think it's not bad though, but like I think it needs a little bit more work. But the lack of blood, it pisses me off.
Do you feel, Marcos, that they should have done maybe some cell shading to look exactly like the anime?
I don't know if they need to do that. Just get some blood in there. That's all I care about because it's a bloody scene. That's all. That's
was with the bloody scene. I can't remember. Were those like just swap outs pieces that they just swap?
Oh, so you know the eyes were like it was like the kind of shaded eyes is blood. The beast type has blood everywhere. The hand area is blood everywhere. I gotta find the pic, but it just changes.
Was that like an add-on where you could pull some of these off and they're bloody and then you just?
I don't know what it was exactly. I just think the piece came with like bloody pieces, like the whole thing,
right.
like the arm and the hands and the portraits. Right. Like I said, it just makes the piece 100% different, and it's the fact that Part 1 didn't do that from the start, like as that was a normal piece. I don't understand. I don't want to get into it. That's just money, and especially $500 extra. If you charge like $100 extra, fine. That's not that $200 maybe. That's okay. Right. Like $500, that's a premium format in some days.
I mean, at least if they would have, even if they charged the $500, they should have lowered the shipping cost. Then.
Yeah, for sure. It's very annoying.
Like, meet you halfway there, right?
Yeah, it's just very annoying that they force people to get the bloody version because everybody knows the scene. It's an Attack on Titan fan. We all know the scene. It's Levi's biggest moment, obviously, the whole show. Right. He 1v1s like 9 Titans and then Beast Titan. So it's a bloody scene. That's all it is. So that, for me, 8.6 out of 10. I think everything they did on this is really good, but it's a lot of pieces for no reason. I don't feel like too. So I don't know.
8. Well, yeah, I think I kind of agree with the bloody thing. I think it would the value would go up a lot more with the bloody thing, but for what it is, it's still, regardless of the score, right? Even from 8 to 9 to 10, it's still an amazing piece. So
it's a good piece, yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So if you are, and I believe this will go really great with Michael's Trinity, the one we unboxed last year or the year before. So him having these two pieces close together would actually work really nice for his collection. So so great on him. Cool piece. And so that's what it is. I'm sorry, I'm not in the chat area, but it looks like 154 comments I missed. So
good luck, sir.
Yeah, we got random Korean in the house. Nobody said anything. Walton came in. He's here.
I can't do it. I'm sorry.
He knows about freaking anime more than any of us. Yeah, see, he said the same thing. He believes that the blood should have been included.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Hey, what is Mike's main collection that he has? Because he has anime. I see Lord of the Rings. What else has he got?
Yeah. Mike. Okay, so Michael, I've done a lot of his stuff, most of his stuff. So he's got the classic scene from Jurassic Park, which is the T-Rex and the Raptors. He's got XM Cyclops that I have, Sideshow OG Spider-Man. Got a bunch of Predator stuff. He's got, is that Weta, that Hellboy? Is that the Weta one? Which Iron Blitzway. So he's got the Blitzway movie, Hellboy. He's got what the hell is that one? What movie is that? Yeah, forget what it's called. The giant robot, gypsy robot from the kaiju.
Pacific Rim.
Huh? Pacific Rim. Yeah, so he's got one of those. He's got the Stalker from Horizon Zero Dawn. Bunch of Transformers. I think we unboxed the Soundwave a while back. Deathstroke. the Terminator we did a couple weeks back. He's got a lot of stuff, man. He's
All
got
bangers, dude. All bangers.
Yeah. He's got the jet wing. He's got a good amount of stuff there. I think I did a little room tour. He's got another area in the house, and then he's got like a buttload of the freaking figures here. Like Lane would love all these figures. He hasn't opened them. He hasn't unboxed them. Nothing. So I told him one of these days we should just do every single one.
Let me just answer Walton real quick about that. I know there's a license issue, Walton, but still, if there's a license issue, then don't charge $500 extra for the blood. I know that because so that's my thing. It's just it's a money.
Licensing will always be an issue.
But but I'm saying like they offered it obviously there's a loop around of it. So don't charge collectors an extra $500 for something that should be on the piece already. So
yeah.
It's a business though. People fucking paid for it extra. Like, bravo to them, dude.
No, and it looks amazing. Like the piece is 100% different. But I'm just saying, don't for me, don't say license issues and you have a way to go around it. Obviously, like they did, and then charge people extra for that. Something that should be on the piece already. So, yeah, I don't know. That's just me.
Yeah, I just saw this random Korean. Yeah, if I had the chance, and I knew earlier, which is a great example, is having the scene on here. So I would have played it if I did have the fight scene already loaded up to my computer. That would have been cool. So next time I get a piece and there's a fight scene, I'll go ahead and play that scene. That scene's pretty, depending on it's pretty quick. I do have that scene on my TikTok account. I upload that fight scene because I really like it. It's a pretty short video. I think it was like 3 minutes or something like that. So I don't know if I can link in that to this, and I'm not going to do it now because it'll take too freaking long. But just want to go through here and check some of these comments. What else? Michael's brought me a box of something. I don't know what it is.
Chocolate, baby, like Forrest Gump.
Which character is that? It's a 1/6. It's Harry Potter.
Harry Potter.
Which guy?
There was
Snake.
Snake.
He's got that 1/6 scale snake figure from Harry Potter. I didn't know I was doing art. Yeah, it's from art. Let's see. I'm just gonna show the box.
This is all you, Lane. You're the figure guy.
Oh, those turned out great too.
I don't know. I think I'm gonna. We're just gonna have to ship all these to Lane for him to do it.
Yeah, there we go.
Lane's all excited. He's like, "Oh, let's do it."
This is Thylon Glance going, yeah, no. I'm backed up already on figures I have to sell.
Already?
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I
So Lane,
had another one come today.
Oh, nice. I'm still waiting on my Jazz Inc. They haven't announced anything. They've shown some teasers of Michelle Pfeiffer, but they haven't announced anything yet. So we're excited for that piece.
They still have to do that Julie Newmar announcement too.
Yeah. Lane, you had something you wanted to chat about earlier. We got like another 13 minutes, so let's jump
so I wanted to discuss a little bit here for a few minutes about what has been a little bit of a controversial thing. The Jubilee from Sideshow.
Oh, yes.
And their price point that they had put her at. And I mean this not just about this specific piece, but what can mean for probably Sideshow, who's one of the biggest producers of statues just in general. Kind of how their pricing point and what and maybe I think most people who are gonna be watching us are probably already aware or have heard some discussion about this already. Marcus, I put also the piece in the listing up in a chat. But for the Jubilee.
I see. Okay, so Will can bring that up. I can't do it on my iPad, but yeah.
Yeah, I was trying to, and it started making a whole bunch of goddamn noise.
Of course, they're trying to do a whole bunch of stupid stuff.
Yeah.
So if you got, sorry, go ahead.
I'll pull it up. Go ahead.
Well, I was going to say for guys in chat, if you're not aware, this week from 12 Days of Sideshow, the first statue of those teasers and reveals was done, which was Jubilee from their X-Men line. I think it's pretty cool looking statue. It does have light up feature to it, but a lot of the price point for this thing, and there was a lot of in the comments of Facebook and other stuff that the price for this statue is going to be $1,050, which was when I saw that on Friday or Thursday, I was just like, what? Like until like I pulled it up and everything. And I honestly, I was flabbergasted by how expensive it was. Because it's also not a huge statue or anything. You know, it's not like Venomized Hulk, which is a monstrous statue for $100 less, and didn't come out. That wasn't announced that long ago. Like what? Back in October, during I think that was one it came out for announcement.
Like July, June. I would say Venomized Hulk. Yeah.
Are you sure it was that long ago?
Yeah, it's maybe it could be sooner. Honestly, it could be, but yeah, I know what you're saying. It wasn't a long time ago. For taxes to go,
this Jubilee is really expensive. Now I will admit there has been a tendency, usually for light up featured statues, are always a little bit more than ones without it. But for the side now, and I know this is a character a lot of people are in, but Jubilee is also not necessarily the X-Men. A lot of people are going to be the first one they think about trying to buy. I am starting to wonder what Sideshow is thinking with some of their pricing a little bit. Now, we all know over the last several years that every statue is going up in price value. It doesn't matter if it's Sideshow, Prime One, Queen. J&D is kind of the same because they they approach the breaking point for what people can spend. So all these companies are more. But for this just being a regular size premium format statue even of the X-Men, let's be fair, like maybe a B or C list character, right, of the tops you would try and get if you're an X-Men collector. I think her on the skateboard is weird. Kinda and everything, but I just think I don't know what Sideshow was saying for the price, because this is now incomparable to Prime One, like some of their quarter scale recent ones and everything.
Well, here's the thing too. I've been seeing somebody's been mentioning it a lot. The chuck on the skateboard is backwards.
Yeah.
So someone mentioned
it, whip in the air.
They're like, do you guys notice that the chuck is backwards? And I'm like, this guy's got a point.
Yeah, it's backwards, 100%.
And nobody noticed it.
Okay, there we go. That's how I feel about J&D. There we go.
Yeah.
Wow. Jeez. But I'm just going to be point blank. Just for me, my opinion, I don't think Sideshow statues are worth $1,000. I just don't. I don't think they're as good.
I don't think.
However much effort and time Sideshow puts in, I am not. Now, there can be exceptions where we can go a specific one or something, like we're like, ooh, really amazing to watch how things come out. But for the number that they put out, they're the only guy and can say as much as Prime One puts out so many FN pre-orders and stuff in 1 year. But they're not in the same class. I'm sorry, they're not. Anybody in chat or anything, if you're going to say, what about this or that or specific pieces, I'm just saying, from my perspective, you're never, ever going to convince me Sideshow is as good as Prime One or Queen for some of those studios. There might be an individual piece once in the blue moon we go, yeah, that's really, really good and kind of in the same thing. But this is Prime One money for a quarter scale. Now, can you make the argument maybe Prime One shouldn't be so expensive? Yes, I would buy that too. But I'm just, I'm saying even for context for how prices have gone up, this should be, and even this makes me want to punch myself in the side of the head when I say this, but this should be a quote cheaper $800 statue, maybe $825, but it should be a couple $100 less, in my opinion. With this is how I look at Sideshow, and you can be. FF7 would be a great example for probably Prime One, where you go. I don't care what if the license or Square is requiring this. Because Square always has shown from their expectations for their video game sales and keep saying every game doesn't meet their sales because they think executives think it's gonna sell 50 million copies and only sells 7 million copies, and they're like, it's an utter failure.
Right.
It's like, well, maybe you weren't considering things in a competent or rational way, but that's just my opinion. And I don't think this is a bad statue at all, but I feel like this is where we may have jumped the shark for price. Like, I don't want to hear everything is going up. There are times where you have to, as a company, my company, I work company has had to go back and think and look at reasonability for like different services and other stuff that we offer and how we approach stuff. That is part of being competitive. And at the end of the day, you're not your customer's friend, but making things at least so that, I mean, I still think this will probably have a decent ES and it'll probably still sell reasonably well, but this is like a piece I will go, you'll never convince me it should be $1,050. There's no way.
Lane, how many are in this line already for this premium format X-Men? Like,
oh, there have been so many of them, like tons of.
So
them.
I mean, they already got you if you're in this line. So I mean, it is what you know what I mean.
Yeah, I know, but I'm using this as the crucible for what we could see even this year. Yeah, Final Fantasy. I mean, Final Fantasy is a whole that's a whole different thing.
That's 2,500 for it.
That's the license holder is crazy, and
right.
as I was making that thing. But I want to keep this to Sideshow because Sideshow is not garbage, but they're in comparison to some other, even XM until they decided to go off.
No, they're in the mid pack. They're the medium of the whole pack. They're not garbage. They're not great. They're right in between.
Yeah, and they're pricing like they're at the top, like for comic or non live action style. So anyway, you guys listen to me rant there, but I wanted to hear kind of. I usually don't like getting into a complete discussion about price. But this one kind of punched me in the side of the head. Like, what are they?
Well, first of all, I'm going to address Walton. Okay, you need Jubilee. She just needs to be done right. Okay, so that's just my opinion there.
I love the Asians too. I love the Asians too.
Yeah, I know your wife, Jacob. I know. I get it.
I think Jubilee is cool. Like, I like it.
No,
obviously, this is very heavily X-Men 97.
She's the 4th of July, guys. She's the 4th of July.
This is very heavily X-Men 97.
In my opinion, I do feel like someone should do a Jubilee that's more recent. I think there's too many, even fan art, there's too many 97 Jubilees. You know, she has grown. There's been growth.
She was a vampire, for heaven's sakes. And
for at some point, yeah. So Archer did an art of her with her newer outfit, and I really digged it. That was really great. So I like to see that version, but it just seems like everybody wants 97 Jubilee, right? I think, Lane, you're correct. I don't know about the skateboard thing. I remember her destroying the Sentinel with a skateboard and her fireworks.
Yeah.
So it just kind of, it doesn't. I like things to make sense and things to be as canon as possible. And I get artist interpretation and stuff like that's fine. But if I want something in my collection, I want it to be.
Someone made a point why they didn't do skates, which in this era she would have more used roller skates, is because they had just put out that Dazzler 70s with roller skates. So that probably was Disney or something who said they wanted something, I don't know, more like a skateboard or something. I could see, but I could see creatively they already had a statue not that long ago come out that had skates on it. So this could have a little bit be why they went with a skateboard instead. But I'm more about the price with this. Like
correct. Well, that's what kind of like leads me to it too. It could be the licensing issue why they're raising the rates. It could be artists asking for raises. It could be a lot of stuff, right? Why the price point's going so high. Is there more in this piece to justify the cost? I don't think so. I think they've had other pieces that are just as large or the size
Bigger.
right, and the price point's less, you
Yes.
know. So it's just exactly right. That's one of those. It could be the light up, but in my experience with lighting, it's not that expensive. It's just more. It's the labor that's more expensive than actually, installing and putting lights in. Lights are fairly cheap. You can get a bundle of freaking lights from China for like $10, and you can wrap your whole house around it. So it's not like you got to add an extra $400 for lighting in the piece. So I think the price point is a little high. I agree with you, Lane. It should have been at least $850, if at the most. Now, I don't remember everything about it because I haven't really been paying attention to this particular
It comes
piece.
with an alternate head sculpt. It's got the light up.
With the bubble gum, right?
Yeah, but that's the major differences.
Yeah, and that's it. So it's like, does it really justify it? Did you really need that extra bubble gum? Maybe, because she did chew gum and stuff like that. I get it. But there have been fan art pieces that have been better than this, and the price point was lower, I believe. And then you had the shipping and stuff, obviously. But
well, I mean, that's what this is going to be when you factor in when it's going to come out, with the shipping, the tax, and then also the probably what's going to be somewhere between probably $50-$60 in tariff fee at least. Yeah. You're going to be spending $1,200, $1,250 on this.
Oh, sure. Yeah, for sure. You're going to go. But, I mean, here's a question. Has that been standardized now? Are all the pieces going to be around $1,000 plus the shipping?
I doubt it, because like a lot of the pieces, especially the X-Men line, have been around 800, 900 at most. 900, that's like the most they've ever done.
750, yeah. They usually 750 to 900.
So this is like I know you're in the future. I know you're saying in the future. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I doubt it. I just think this piece. My thought process. I haven't really talked about it. I think my thought process is this. There's no one that's done a Jubilee licensed piece, so they think they have a monopoly on this character right now. So they up the price on that. They have a light up feature. They up the price on that. They give you 2 portraits. They up the price on that. So there's a lot of things that think they want to make money. People, it is what it is. And if this sells well, like, they're gonna keep the prices what they're at, especially with characters like Jubilee in that range where not a lot of companies do it. So if no one buys it, they're not going to get that price again. So it's kind of a lose.
Well, they just won't do any characters like that.
That's like I said. That's what I said. So like, it's a lose situation for a lot of collectors. So we'll see though. We'll see. I think this piece is. If I'm doing a Jubilee piece, I'm not a big Jubilee fan, so I can't say yes. This is the definitive Jubilee. But for me, when I think of Jubilee, this is literally the exact piece I would think of Jubilee. That's just me. But yeah, it's extremely high price. But like I said, they have a lot of factors going for this, for being a licensed piece that no one's ever done really, and all the other things I said. So yeah, I just don't think this would be common practice from Sideshow, but it just depends on how people react. Because like, look at that, the Griffith 1/3, 4,100 retail. So like, that's a ridiculous price, but it sold out within what?
14 minutes.
Yeah, exactly. So what does that tell J&D, Lane? Like,
yeah, it's
what does it tell? I'm just asking, Lane. Like, what does that tell J&D? If it sells out in 14 minutes, the price doesn't matter if it's a good piece. So
yeah,
that's what Sideshow's hoping on with this piece, and if it sells well, it sells well. But there's like MODOK. Remember that MODOK piece that came out? It had like 200 ES, so they understand that no one wants a fucking MODOK, and a basic MODOK too as well. So. Yeah,
I mean, well, J&D sold out in 14 minutes, but where's the list of demographics of who bought? Right? Like, what was it? 200 pieces? Was that the ES?
It was 300 total, regardless of like the non-armor, like non-metal armor, and like the not silicone, but the polystone. So like, they just said they're going to do 299 pieces. They said basically, or 399.
Yeah, and then in my opinion, I think 80% of those are
they're metal. Yeah.
No, I think it's just the rich Asians. Like 80% of those, whoever bought them. So it's also demographics things, right?
Sure.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm a big fan of Berserk. So are you? Would I buy every J&D Berserk piece? No, I didn't even buy one.
Yeah.
Because the price point is just ridiculous for what it is. And, I've seen J&D up close, but it's I don't know about that price point.
This, I've seen J&D up close too. I've never said, like, people always say in person it's way better and it's worth the price. I've seen, I think, 3 pieces from J&D. I've never had that moment in my life where like,
Yeah.
oh, this makes sense that it's 2,500 for
I
one.
agree.
So, but I have the I have the J&D guts coming in, so we'll see.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
I think you're gonna love that.
I think I'm gonna love it too, for sure. I think I'm gonna love it. So,
yeah. No, I'm sure you will too. Once you in person.
but yeah,
Yeah. So the in-hand prototype. Yeah, you're right. In-hand prototype of Griffin. Yeah, that'd be something different. I'm just curious about the materials and stuff they use for him. If it's like real metal and all that other good stuff they're talking about, and what kind of metal is it to justify that price point. But at the end of the day, their price points have always been high, whether it's metal or not. So it doesn't really matter. So that's that.
What about you, Jacob?
On Jubilee or J&D? What are we talking about?
No. I mean, with the pricing and stuff, that the primary thing we were talking about with Sideshow and stuff, and how they're going with this.
Yeah, again, like I was saying, like if you're all in on this fucking X-Men line, you're pigeonholed, so you're gonna pay it. You know what I mean?
might go get it right. Yeah.
Yeah, but no, just like with everything with pricing, if you love the piece, you can buy it. I don't just like the Final Fantasy. Like you fucking love Final Fantasy, and nobody's gonna beat the Prime ones, and you want to pay $2,600. Go for it, dude.
I love Final Fantasy 7, and I looked at those prices and said no. As soon as I saw the price, I said no, I'm not buying those.
Yeah. I'm just saying, like, if they did Legend of Zelda and they wanted $2,600 for something, and I'm like, this is the best Legend of Zelda piece I'm ever gonna get, I'm fucking buying that shit. Like, it is what it is. So like everybody's different. So like you either buy the piece or you fucking don't. So like this is one of those pieces, like you guys were saying, like, who the fuck gives the shit about Jubilee? Like, I wait for this to go on sale, but then you'll also see people make posts like, I didn't want to pay $1,000 for this, but I had $150 in Sideshow bucks, so I
points. Yeah.
So again, like, shut the fuck up. Then, like, buy it or don't. And if you guys want to really stick it to them, everybody get on the same page and don't buy this shit for these prices. But people keep buying it for these prices, so they keep increasing it. So no, we're fucked. It is what it is. It is what it is.
Yeah.
So, for Jubilee, I won't give $2 about Jubilee for that. But I paid for other pieces where I didn't give a fuck about the character, but it completed this line or the set, and I fucking paid for it. I felt dirty, but I fucking did it.
You felt dirty. You felt dirty. Yeah, Lane. I guess I don't know if that answers your question or not with the Jubilee price point and everything. It's just
no, they are expensive. Like he was saying, for a Sideshow piece, like
but I think also
quarter scale for like $1,000 to $1,200, but it's better. You know what I mean?
I would personally say wait till people get in hand, and then you'll know if it's really one of those Grail Jubilee pieces and whatnot, and if it was worth the
nothing sells out now though. Like it doesn't matter. Like it's not like 2020 or 2021.
Nothing sells out, but we just talked about the Griffin that did sell out on JD. So and Superman has sold out within the weekend. Guts sold out on the weekend. So these do sell out. It's just not things we care about. Let's be real. X-Men, Batman, and Lord of the Rings. So
if I'm gonna end up getting a piece anyways, I'm gonna fucking buy it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. That's my mindset too, right? Who cares what the if it sells out or not? I think if you love the piece, I think a lot of this hobby has come into a certain point where people don't collect what they love; they just collect what they think people will love for them. So just collect.
That's way too expensive. That's way too expensive.
I mean, but look, I am like one of the biggest fans of Michelle Pfeiffer, and I didn't buy the G&D Michelle Pfeiffer as great as it was. I just can't justify.
Well, you're not a real Pfeiffer fan. That's why too.
No, I'm just broke. It's different.
Will, did you see the Dark Side Michelle Pfeiffer bust that shows a little bit of that ass?
Ooh,
that's
yeah.
Cake.
And I was let me tell you something about that bust. I was gonna day one that thing, or am, or whenever. But then everybody's like, dude, the QC's so bad. Don't.
Yeah.
Walter, shut your mouth. Okay, that movie was not ass. It was the greatest movie ever made.
Which one's ass? Okay, it's okay. What would that be? What movie? What movie?
Michelle Pfeiffer, 1992 Batman.
It's actually I'm with Walton on this. It's not.
No,
it's
you need to
one of the
shut
more
your mouth.
overrated movies of all time.
I'm gonna kick you out right now.
Please do. I'm just saying those Batman movies were for his time good, but look back on it, pretty bad.
How dare you?
Batman kills people like it's nothing in those movies, so it pissed me off.
Yeah,
Not really. Marcos, you're going to the timeout room with that.
What he does kill people. He uses a bomb on people multiple times. And
but you're still going into the corner.
You also said Superman got raped in a comic. That he did.
Well, no, he did. Well, first of all, it wasn't a bomb, it was an EMP. Okay, that was an EMP, Marcos. It wasn't a bomb. He didn't.
Well, what did he do then? Will put a fucking Laffy Taffy? Like what did he do?
It was an EMP, and then Joker slipped out of his hand. That wasn't his fault. He was trying to hold.
No. But he also in Batman Returns, he 100% put a bomb on one of the penguins.
The like big strong man.
Yeah, and he fucking killed him. Like what the fuck, Batman?
And he did, and the devil guy, the devil guy who was the spewing fire. He did kind of
and then also
blasted him on fire.
In the first movie, like one of those guys, he just threw over the rail, and then the fucking guy fell like 20 stories down. Like what? Like,
but it didn't show him dying.
And how many people did Joker kill? And off the top of your head,
lots.
No, he didn't. I don't say lots. He made people laugh. That's what he did. He made people laugh.
He literally killed everybody in he literally killed everybody in the museum with poison gas.
No, he made people laugh. You say poison gas, I say laughing gas.
They laughed and then fell over dead.
It's like that Batman, the bad man on YouTube. It's like he made them go to sleep. That's all he did.
He shot Jack Palance to death. He gassed to death all those people in the thing and killed up.
But they died they didn't die off falling 20 stories. Like, at least
they're still dead. They're still dead, and
there's one humane aspect. Hey, when you put a dog down to sleep, that's pretty noble. But you throw a dog down 20 stories. That's one's worse than the other. I would just say that.
All I'm saying, Marcos, is that if he got thrown off 20 stories, you don't know where he landed. They didn't show him landing on the floor. Okay, so they didn't show him die.
They showed him falling from a.
The Joker also remember. Pit. All I'm gonna say, do you remember what the Joker did to everybody's favorite Bob?
No, I don't remember that. I haven't seen the movie.
Bob, his loyal man, Bob the Goon.
Oh yeah, he killed his goon. He killed his right-hand man. Yeah, he killed his right-hand man.
He asked for a gun. He did. The loyalty was replaced with a blast.
With a joke. Yeah, with a joke. He's like, I really like that guy, or something like that. But regardless, he made people laugh. That's what he did. He didn't kill them. He made people laugh.
Marcus is just hurting my head now, man.
But like I said earlier, you also said
he's from such a different generation.
You also said Superman got raped. Playing, you have no.
He did. Like I'm not the one who originally said that.
Yeah, I'm gonna find that comic panel and show it on the next stream.
We have to, because that should be one of little screen things that we do always.
Yeah, I'll post it there, even if I got to draw it myself.
The thing is, I don't want to see that page again because I literally threw that comic in the garbage after I read it because I couldn't stand that story so much. I hated it so much.
Blaine's never heard of a POW ever. He just heard. I guess he just hears sexual assault. I don't know. So, there we go.
Yeah. But in any case, I did see that Dark Side bus. So people were saying Dark Side is really bad QC. So I didn't want to order it until those courageous human beings that did PO it get it in hand, and we could see the quality in it. The best bus.
By which company? Which Dark Side bus?
It's a Dark Side Collectibles is a company, not Dark Side.
I thought you. I'm sorry. I was thinking like.
No, you're good.
Dark Seed or whatever.
We get it. You collect Lord of the Rings only. We get it.
Yeah.
No, but wait. That Catwoman, is that even up for pre-order yet?
I know they showed it, but I'd never checked if it was up for pre-order or not. I don't think so.
I don't think it is. So how do they even have quality issues with it when it's not even up for pre-order?
Well, they had Catwoman before that.
Yeah. People are saying that.
Oh, gotcha.
They're known for having
quarter scale.
Yeah. Well, actually, the quarter scale for that
And
piece is
third.
probably one of the best portraits that's done so
Yeah,
far.
the third scale is a little off too. Yeah.
Yeah. But they're saying that the portraits were a little bit better for that compared to prime ones.
Yeah.
And J&D was a little off, but the quality of the clothing for J&D was really good. So I'm really curious to see the Jazz Ink because I got the deluxe version. So I'm really curious to see that.
Yeah. But
I've never seen the Dark Side Studios collectibles stuff in person, so I don't know the QC issues that they've had with other stuff. But I didn't want to risk putting the PO in and the bus come out like booty, so I'm like, I'll just kind of wait and see what else.
that's a big investment, obviously.
Well,
Yeah,
Dark
very
Side is literally the sideshow of the European world. If that makes you
Whoa,
feel.
whoa.
Yeah.
So I mean, maybe they'll give her a BBL like that Superwoman I unboxed at one time. So because it's half of her torso there.
Yeah. Anyway, guys, I actually have to head off.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. No. So we'll end this now since we're past the 2-hour mark. Lane, thanks for sticking around a little bit. Marcos, thanks for showing up late. Jacob, thanks for being here on time. And I'd like to thank everybody.
Whoa.
Random Korean, Walton, all you guys that are jumping, Mr. Popo. I think Cypher was in here a little bit as well. I'm just going to go real quick because Mr. Lane has to jump out. But I really appreciate everybody showing up to the stream. I hope everybody did enjoy this Leviverse Titan. And hopefully next week I got some more stuff to unbox.
Levi, too. Stop saying Levy.
Levi, whatever. I said that last time about Carol and Carl.
I heard Michael laugh right there, too.
Levi, I apologize. Yeah, Levi. So thank you, everybody, for checking in, hanging out with us here live. We always make mistakes, and we always will be with all the shenanigans and with all these motley crew of men here on the screen. So hopefully, again, I'm glad you guys did enjoy this. Those that are watching, thank you. Those that did show up here and hang out with us, I really appreciate it. You guys like this, please like, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell, and we'll see you next time. So I appreciate it, guys. Peace.